Let us break bread together on our knees. Let us break bread together on our knees.
In the Burn internship, I really learned to take what belongs in the center and put it in the center of my life, which is Jesus. And when that's there and when it's right, then everything else falls into place. And even if something gets left out or is missing, you discover that you really didn't need it and that you're better off without it.
I'd have to say the one thing, well, God's done a lot in my heart, but I guess the one thing would be really just coming out of my shell, out of my isolation, and that's something I've never thought would happen, or I never planned on doing. I just thought I was okay in my own little world, and you're not okay, because not living in community with other people and fellowshipping with other believers is not healthy for you whatsoever, because you get in your own patterns of sin and you become isolated and your heart becomes hard, and it's just, you're not going to get anywhere in life. So, yeah.
One of the things the Lord has really just been speaking to my heart during this internship, even especially in the past month, is He's just been unfolding the Beatitudes and the Sermon on the Mount to me in a new way. It's just been a real time of the Lord pursuing the deeper places of my heart and just saying, will you trust me with this, and will you try to walk out the impossible? Will you take these attitudes of your heart that you're powerless to change, and will you just bring them to my feet and just cry out for mercy and for help? So I would just really encourage you, whether you are a new believer or you've been walking with the Lord all your life, you will go deeper if you set this season aside. If you take 4.5 months to absolutely remove everything else from your life and just cry out to the Lord, call upon the name of the Lord, you will go deeper in your walk with God than ever before.
The Burn. What could I say about the Burn? The Burn is a 4-month internship that, if you allow God to move during that time, He will change your life. I think the most significant thing about this internship is not the classes, it's not the people, it's not the program itself, but it's the time that's spent before the face of the Lord. In the book of Psalms, David says that he set his face like flint before the face of the Lord, and that's what this internship is about. It's about sitting before the Lord and letting Him speak to you, letting Him speak over you, letting Him deliver you, letting Him wash you in the water of His Word. And that's what He's done in my heart. So that's what the Burn is for